Market pivots are tied together proportionately. This would be an example of the mathematical points of force that Gann mentioned, quoting Faraday, so to speak. Looking at this chart here, this is a 4-minute chart on the ES. You can see it's the rainbow chart that I show frequently. You can see that I have 6 price lines shown from the top down. You can follow the market action off the high from the 29th, which was early in the morning around 6 a.m. You can see we had a minor bump at the first level, the cyan line. This level's pretty close to the pivot, so it's usually not going to give a significant reaction. Then when we got to the orange line, we got a good tradable swing up. Then we went down to the green line. We closed at the green line, got a wick to the yellow line, and then a significant push back up. Notice the price action between the blue and green lines there, and then how the green line acted as support for another half hour, 45 minutes. Then the market continued down, broke through, went right down to the magenta line, reacted back to the yellow line, and then finally broke through that and went down to the red line, retraced back up, and then came to a touch and could barely close below the red line before a significant move back up to the yellow line. And then after the day session close, the yellow and magenta line contained the price action. And then after the European Open here after 2 a.m., the market traded back down and found support on the red line. Now, with this price tool automatically does the calc and plots the lines. What I'll do as levels are breached, I'll rearrange the price line and take that to a prior point. And you can see when I make that minor adjustment, I get the actual level of that early morning low there. Now I've left that point on, and even as we are involved in today's trading area, you can see how those levels from the green line down to the red line are still active in this current area of the market, and that red line is holding the lows even up to this point, which is now 11:48 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Now I've shifted positions of the tool and I'm projecting to the upside. You can see the position of the lines has changed. Now the blue cyan line is the first line to the upside, then orange, green, yellow, magenta, and then red. But you can see how by choosing the correct pivots to use for the projection, I'm catching all the main pivot points of the action for today and catching the upside key resistance points here. And notice how those lines were harmonious to this trading range area that we had last night and into the early morning. So I'm coming from different places and coming to the same key points. This is proving that mathematical points of force do exist in the market, and when you know what calculation to use and how to correctly choose what pivots to use for projection, you can find these price points that are going to reverse the market.